Okay. So it didn't try to pull in at all. Okay, let me see how does it just unlock on its own? Okay, I'll let you know.
Hi there. Take a seat in the back and buckle up. Start your ride from the tablet in the car.
My door wasn't closed. Okay. Okay. Let me buckle up and I'll figure out. Okay. Okay, it feels kind of dorky.
A few things to remember during your ride. Please keep your seatbelt buckled. Always keep your hands and arms inside.
There's an end ride button
For
up
crew
there.
support, press the square button on the ceiling above you.
Okay.
To end your ride early, press the larger round button on the ceiling and we'll pull over.
Oh, where's the square
Enjoy
button?
your ride.
Okay. So first impressions. All the screens are just bright. You can't see as well. I like being able to see the speed. It feels kind of dorky, like it's I'm used to the Waymo voice, the Google voice. It's okay, it's driving smoothly. I'm gonna focus on how it drives. Okay, it feels, oh, look at that guy. Okay, so I like how we're proceeding. Okay, so I really like how it proceeded, even though that guy was halfway into the street. I wish I could play music. I can do some trivia. No thanks. Or the radio. So my first thoughts, okay, now this is the opposite of the direction we're going. Don't know why, that's fine. Waymo does that sometimes, a little bit. The app intro was nice. The app itself is okay. It was a little buggy. It did freeze up when I tried to adjust the pickup place. And so I closed and reopened the app. The driving feels good. It feels smooth. I feel like the car is more lightweight than a Waymo. You know, it's a little bit lighter on its wheels. I wasn't required to give any credit card information. This ride is free. I couldn't see any price on the Waymo app. I think the Waymo app is much better. Multi-stops are not allowed on cruise, as far as I can tell. I think I'll put a picture-in-picture of the stopping places and finding stopping places in the cruise app versus the Waymo app. I think the Waymo app is just a lot better. In the cruise app, you've got little mini cars on the map. It reminds me of how the Lyft app used to be, like 8 years ago. And I think Waymo has got a much better system where you have just green areas where you're able to stop. So seeing the pickup and drop off points is not as good. As far as the wait time was fine. It was 10 minutes, but I wasn't able to see the wait time until I requested the car. So that's something that's important to me with a Waymo. With the Waymo, I know that my wait time will be like, historically my wait time has been from 1 minute to 44 minutes over several hundred rides. But I like to see now, for example, if I see that there's a 25-minute wait, which is rare now, I will, go another way, or I'll just wait. I'll do a task at home. Hey, thank goodness I'm able to charge my phone. I was out for most of the day, and then it was a big surprise to be able to get the app tonight and take a ride. Cruise is operating from 9 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. So there's a message when you roll down the window that I just got. Let's see if I hear it again. Oh, you don't hear the message, but they just say, keep hands inside. Okay, the driving's good. I'm focusing on all these other things, but let's focus on the driving. Feels good, maybe a little bit slow, 13 miles per hour. There's no reason for that right now. We have our turn signal. Okay, I can't hear the turn signal. I don't like that, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Yeah, in the Waymo, I like being able to hear the turn signal. So I have a one-way ride to a dark I'm announcing this. I have a one-way ride to a dark park, and hopefully I'll be able to get a Waymo back or a cruise and not have to wait a long time. Honestly, like, I just want to be back in Waymo. The driving's good. It feels like a toy. You know, the Jaguar I-Pace is really a nice car. This car is clean. It feels small. It feels like it'd be a little squished to have 3 people in the back. The Waymo, you could have 3 people for a long time, and then like a month ago, they upped it to 4, 1 in the passenger seat and 3 in the back. And Cruise, you can just sit in the back, get 3 people. These bright screens, I feel like they're really distracting. I don't really love the bright screens, even in the Waymo. The front passenger screen is in a similar place in the Waymo, and the back passenger screen in the Waymo is lower. These 2 bright screens are just distracting. I understand why they have the shield and everything, this weird thing. I understand why they have those, but I like the trust factor in the Waymo, but I wonder what's going to happen once Waymo lets those, 100,000 people on. But this is pretty fun. I'm excited. The driving feels good. As I said, the car feels light. It feels lightweight. It doesn't mean I feel less safe, but it just, it feels different. So let me just think about this for a little bit. I have to really think how I feel. So one of the things I actually said on Reddit is that I just need to close my eyes. It just feels like a cheaper car. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. So the Waymo driver would not go in this lane because this lane merges into the lane to the left. There's 3 lanes right here as we approach. There's a weird guy outside. There's 3 lanes as we are stopped at Park Presidio. The left is turn lane, the middle proceeds forward, and this lane merges into the middle. I feel good. I don't feel nervous, but it just feels like a less expensive car. Like if you're used to your aunt's Lexus and then you go in your cousin's, Kia. Now, I haven't owned a Lexus, so it's not a judgment. Okay, I don't know why we kind of went to the side there, but that's okay. Waymo does stuff like that. Ideally, I'd like to take the same route, but even if you take the same route, the ride's going to be different because there are different people and animals and cars around. Okay, so let me just gather my thoughts and I'll record in a few minutes. Interesting. I'm going up to the Legion of Honor And it's just, you know, the cruise is picking a different route than Waymo will choose. And I've already booked my Waymo. So I just paused and I booked a Waymo, which is going to arrive like probably a minute or less after the cruise gets there. We're going kind of slow. Let's see, we're going up to 24. That's nice. You know, the driving's fine. The driving's fine. 23 miles per hour. It's hard to see this late at night, and also sitting in the back, I feel like I don't understand this vehicle as much. 3 times the cruise moved to the side at a stop sign.
We're arriving soon. Please stay buckled up until we stop and grab all your things.
Okay. So 3 times the cruise moved to the side at a oh, there goes a coyote. I can't tell if we saw it. Did you see it? Okay, saw a coyote. So the cruise moved to the side as if it was turning right when it stopped at stop signs, but it didn't. Now the Waymo does that sometimes as well. It's but it felt a little weird. I'm probably more forgiving of Waymo. Okay, here's my drop off and cruise, and I'll film it going away. Okay, and as I get out. Okay.
We've arrived. Check for bikes and cars as you exit on the sidewalk side. Thanks for riding on the cruise.
Okay, here's a Legion of Honor. Okay, it's Maya, my first cruise ride in Castro. Okay. And as I get this, oh, there goes a cop. Good, I'm protected. Okay, okay. There goes my cruise. And then my Waymo's gonna be here any second. How weird is this? What is this world? Okay, I just got did you hear that weird noise? That was my phone buzzing because my Waymo's here in a minute. Okay, see you in a second. I can't believe this. Here's my Waymo. Oh, goodness. Yeah, there's my Waymo. Okay. Look at that. Definitely more swift. Oh, Waymo, don't go. Just shifting to the perfect spot. When my phone buzzes again, that just means I can unlock, like right now. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm back home.
Good evening, Maya.
See, this is just...
Heading to home. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened. For any questions, press the call support button to speak with a rider support agent.
Okay, and I can open the window without being warned. It's like going from coach to business class. Not first class, business class. But you know what? What are my feelings? It was a short ride. It wasn't even 20 minutes. The cruise the vehicle felt lighter. Like it felt like it was 2/3 the weight. So it was just sort of bouncier, and the driving was fine. It was imperfect, but it was fine. And that's the most important thing. Good job, cruise. You know, I don't know what to say. I really need a lot more time. Waymo has made a lot of changes to the screens and the apps. I can't talk specifically about things that were from my first year as a trusted tester, but I can say that, you know, they've improved things the whole 18, 19 months I've been riding. I'm really glad I got a car right away and I wasn't stuck in the park. I mean, I would have called a Lyft or something, but I like the multi-stop trips. And if I could, I would have done a, you know, round trip home with a cruise, and maybe I'll take another cruise trip tonight. We're slowing. There's a pedestrian on the right. Oh, he had a bag on a stick. Okay. I'm feeling a lot of emotions. This is an interesting little side trip. I'm very excited. This is going to be way too much footage. So, bye. I'm going to try to post this tonight. It's already going to be 10:30 when I get home, so 11:30. Bye. One last thing. This makes a world of difference. I just said to my phone, okay, Google, cast ride songs to Waymo and shuffle. And then I got music. TLDR. Pretty good driving. A little bit behind the Waymo. Screens, app, car. Mediocre. But the driving, that's important. That was good. Not as good, but good. Okay. See you later, alligators. Oh, there's a Waymo.